What if I told you that a simple button from a school uniform could be this huge, profound declaration of love? Or that a number could be so feared that it's literally wiped from the designs of entire buildings? Today, we're going to dive into three surprising Japanese traditions that show how a culture's true heart, well, it's often found in the smallest details. So a school uniform, an elevator, and a law. It sounds like the start of a really strange joke, doesn't it? But here's the thing. Each of these is actually a key that unlocks a totally fascinating piece of Japanese culture. We're talking everything from secret confessions of love to deep-seated superstitions and even some pretty groundbreaking social change. All right, first up, let's head into the world of Japanese high schools. Because there's this really powerful kind of unstated tradition about love and confession that's literally sewn right into the school uniform. Okay, so picture it. It's graduation day. You got all the excitement, maybe a little sadness about saying goodbye. You know the vibe. In Japan, this day holds this really unique, super subtle tradition for confessing a crush. Instead of some big, loud declaration, a boy might show how he feels with a simple, completely silent gesture, by giving away a piece of his uniform. And the whole process is really like a short, beautiful story. Feelings build up over all those school years, and it all leads to this one single moment on graduation day. With just the simple act of this small object changing hands, a confession is made. And the most incredible part, not a single word has to be spoken. But why the second button? It's not just a random choice, and the reason is just wonderfully romantic. It's the button that's located closest to the heart. So the whole gesture is just packed with symbolism. He's not just giving over a button. He's offering a piece of himself that's been close to his heart the whole time they've known each other. All right, so moving from a quiet, really personal tradition, we're now turning to a powerful superstition. One that you can see, or maybe I should say can't see, all over Japan. It's a belief that's so ingrained, it has literally shaped the country's architecture. The entire superstition really just boils down to a single, really unlucky coincidence of sound. In Japanese, the way you say the number 4, shi, sounds exactly the same as the way you say the word death. And once you hear that connection, well, you can't really unhear. And this is not just some quaint little belief. It has very real consequences. If you step into an elevator in Japan, you'll often see the floor buttons jump straight from 3 to 5. Hotels and apartment buildings will frequently just skip the 4th floor entirely. It's a pretty fascinating example of how a simple linguistic quirk can literally reshape the physical world around you. Okay, and for our final point, we're looking at how culture is not a static thing at all. It's alive, it's evolving, and sometimes that evolution is pushed along by the force of law. Let's take a look at Japan's changing workplace drinking culture. Now, this is a massive shift. For decades, the culture of after-work drinking with colleagues and bosses, which is known as nomikai, often came with immense pressure to drink, especially for younger employees. But now Japan has cracked down, and the law officially recognizes forcing someone to drink as a form of harassment. And this just captures the cultural shift perfectly. The old way was built on hierarchy and pressure. Basically, you drank because your boss expected you to. The new law completely flips that dynamic. It prioritizes the individual's right to just say no, and that signals a fundamental rewriting of the social contract in the Japanese workplace. So, a button, a number, and a new law. What connects them all? They all show us that culture isn't just about the big, famous landmarks or the huge ceremonies. It's so often found in the quiet gestures, the things we avoid, and the rules we all decide need to change. And that really just leaves us with a final thought. It makes you look around and wonder, doesn't it? What are the second buttons or the missing 4th floors in our own cultures? What are those small, everyday details that actually tell a much bigger story about who we are? Something to think about.